Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe. This is the New World Podcast, brother, and we're talking about AEW's Rampage, August 11th, 2023. Excalibur, Tony, Jericho on commentary. We're in Columbus, Ohio, and we start the show off with Darby Allin versus Brian Cage. I love this match. I love these two. I love their chemistry with each other. And with Prince Nana on the outside, I'm a happy man right now watching these two battle it out. And there's this great spot where Darby dives at Brian Cage, and he just hits Brian Cage, and Brian Cage standing there like a wall, like, boom, you're like, oh, something hit me in the chest. Oh, it's Darby. Oh, man, another great spot. He made his ass fucking... took him and made him woohoo like a helicopter. I mean, like, he put some oomph this time in this move right here. And Darby just went like bam, crash into the thing. So many great spots, man. Jericho saying he looks like a jacked up Ace Frehley because he's rocking face paint, man. This match rang all the bells for me. Darby Allin for the win, which was surprising. And at the same time, I was like, man, how is he going to beat this guy? Like, I get so like, because Brian Cage is fucking awesome. And he's for a big guy. And, he can move, he can wrestle. And him and Darby's chemistry is phenomenal. Darby Allin for the win. Who comes out? Luchasaurus, as Christian Cage watches on. And they pan to this kid in the crowd crying because Darby Allin was beat down by a dinosaur. But no, Jericho comments like, oh my God, Luchasaurus making kids cry out here, And I gotta say, Jericho on commentary is just like fine wine. It just ages just right. Renee's backstage with Britt Baker, and to apologize on my AEW Dynamite review, we're talking about this tournament, if you will, to who's going to be the the Fatal 4-Way at All In London. And I was like, man, Britt Baker's going to it just blanked on me, the Bunny. I blanked so hard, but, she will face the Bunny, and I think Britt Baker's going to win. I already feel it, and we'll talk about the main event, and we'll talk about that after we talk about the main event, okay? AEW International Championship, Orange Cassidy versus Johnny TV with a lovely intro. QTV crews out there. This match was fun. But Orange Cassidy for the win. He ain't losing anytime soon. Wheeler Yuta comes out, and then he gets on commentary and he talks about Orange, mentor, everything like that. And after the end of the match and Orange Cassidy wins, Wheeler walks over, and I love that Orange picked up the mic. He's like, hey, come over here so I can punch your face in. And Wheeler's like, oh, yeah. Then here comes the BCC. They all come out, Moxley, Claudio. They surround the ring and everything like that. And Wheeler's like, we could do this. The BCC, we could just take out anybody we want on a dime. But I want to take that AEW International Championship away from you next week. So Wheeler Yuta has challenged Orange Cassidy. And Orange Cassidy, of course, accepts because and I will tell you, that AEW International Championship is gorgeous. Every time I see it, I'm like, man. And there was a nice quick jab from Jericho when Orange Cassidy came out with his bag. And he goes, oh yeah, that bag has the real championship in it. So I was like, is that a little dig at Punk? Probably. Ooh, it started raining. So I like that little bit of a nugget there. Okay. Then we have a Ring of Honor highlight for the tag team championships in Ring of Honor. Then we get set up our match with Aussie Open versus Outrunners. Aussie Open for the win, looking strong, and after they beat Outrunners' ass, Aussie, oi. They beat that ass, and they cut a promo afterwards, and they accept the challenge from MJF and Adam Cole, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, All In, when they're talking about what's on this card so far and stuff like that, I'm like, You know, I'm like, just take my money, God damn it. You know, take it all. So, you know, it's going to be on the 0 hour. So definitely, you know, Tony's pushing very hard for us to watch All In. So much so, for free, we get Aussie Open versus the double clothesline. So, you know, but it's going to be on 0 hour, and I like the fact that Aussie Open is going to face MJF and Adam Cole before Adam Cole and MJF battle for the AEW championship. So up next, we have Jeff Jarrett. I guess they partnered with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the video game, and it sets up a match between Jeff Jarrett and Jeff Hardy at a death match with the game. I already feel it. I feel like, because he says even Leatherface could show up. I'm like, oh my God. I just feel we're going to have, you know, they're going to team with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and we're going to see some Texas Chainsaw Massacre things on Dynamite. I don't know if it's going to be cool. I don't know. You know, we're going to have some RoboCop shit going on here, but it's going to be something. But next week, Jeff Jarrett versus Jeff Hardy in a death match represented by Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the video game. Ha. Now, Saraya versus Sky Blue. This is whoever wins, they go to All In. So I was pissed off with Rey Mysterio beating Austin Theory. So I turned over to the telly, and I was like, you know what? Let's go. Let me get some AEW. AEW knows how to cheer me up, right? AEW knows how to cheer me up. Wrong. Fucking Saraya wins. You know, of course, with the help of the Outcast. I was going for Sky Blue, and it's just one of those things. Sky Blue can be huge if they let her, like, progress. That's how frustrating it is. I was like, I already knew Saraya was going to win, but my heart wanted Sky Blue, and I was like, yay. And then, of course, she's like, I'm coming home. You know, I'm like, yeah, Sriracha, Saraya, whatever. You know, she's going to All In. So now it's Sheeta, Saraya, and Toni Storm. So I'm wondering how that's going to work. You know, if these two are going to get in each other's face, or are they going to turn on each other? So, or they're going to help one get the advantage. Then it just makes me think like, oh, because they're in the UK. Is Saraya going to walk out with the AEW Women's Championship? I don't want that. Britt Baker, you know, she's going to be facing the Bunny. I already know Britt Baker's going to beat the Bunny. That looks like an awesome fatal four-way right there, right? On paper, you got Saraya, you got Sheeta, you got Britt Baker, and you got Toni Storm. These four battling it out for the AEW Women's Championship. It looks good. I see that lineup, I'm like, damn. But add a little, like, you know, if Sky Blue was part of this, that would have been awesome. But now you got two members of the Outcast in here, and, you know, there's going to be a lot of, like, one-sidedness with the two and stuff like that. So I don't know. I wish we could shake things up and Sky Blue got the win, and nothing but love to Sky Blue. I think she's talented. I think she's awesome in that ring. Just come on, do something, Tony. Come on, Tony. Listen to the fat guy who's doing these reviews, all right? The big head boy, as many say. All right, y'all. I give this Rampage a solid 4. A 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. The match of the night was Darby Allin versus Brian Cage. Their chemistry was amazing. Next up was Aussie Open and Outrunners, just because I'm a huge Aussie Open fan. I love these guys, man. Like, Aussie, oi, oi. Even though this was pretty much a squash, they sealed the deal and said, MJF, Adam Cole, we are going to fight at 0 hour, All in London. Baby. So that's it. That's all. Tell me what you thought of the show. The quickest hour in wrestling. It's a quick drug if it's good. It's like, oh yeah, you know. So tell me what you thought of the show. Drop those comments below. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your grandma. Share it with the bum down at Walmart. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/New World Podcast. Get yourself that sweet nWp logo created by Penta X. He also has some new music coming around, and I dabble in the music myself, so I say, there. Okay, let me do this. We are gonna get Aussie Open, Aussie, oi, against MJF and Adam Cole, and we are gonna get double clothesline, 0 hour. There you go. People are like, oh my God, that was awful. It was beautiful. All right, y'all, man. Thank you very much to everyone that supports the New World Podcast. From the bottom of my heart, nothing but love and respect. All right, y'all, that's it. That's all. And remember, the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
The voice of an angel.